Greetings and welcome to the BusyBeeCrew. I am Elliot and thank you for joining me today in our Battle for Britain series of Europa Universalis 4. Now, where we last left off, we had just defeated the Danes in mortal combat in warfare and taken Hull, Scarborough and Jorvik under our control, now renaming them for whatever reason to Wick, Hull and Scarborough. Now during the last episodes I did notice the audio was way too loud, so we're just going to turn it well down so you can just hear the clicks, because we all like clicks. So, here in the Battle for Britain, Scotland has consolidated its control over the Scottish territories, Ireland is looking more united than ever before, and Northumberland is currently at war. And somehow, Wessex has traversed over our territory. Who are we giving access to? To Leinster, who are allied with Wessex. So we are going to revoke military access, because we do not really want Wessex being too heavily involved. Now I've changed the mic, so we're going to see how this changes. So our plan at the moment, we're not giving access to anyone, because then they can walk through. Who are you allied to? Ulster and Flanders. The plan is to attack Okay, so we're building a spy network in Strathclyde, I can't pronounce that. We're not giving anyone military access. We are the sword in the darkness. Now what has Wessex done to these guys? So Wessex has... Are they a vassal? No. What did you... Get out of that piece. Well, we know that these guys are allied with way too many people, including East Anglia, which is... Well, it's unfortunate, because they currently will not accept of a vassalization. We need to be much bigger and much more powerful than they are. I think the only way we are going to do that is to improve the amount of troops we have, but also to improve our development. So we are going to wait until we've got enough spy network power to take Cumbria. Okay, so a couple of things have happened while we were doing that, while I was waiting. Wessex has actually claimed one of our provinces. They've claimed Powys, which we took from Powys, which used to exist. So we are now going to have to really be careful, because we're up against a very powerful state, and they want to destroy us. So we're actually going to move our troops initially down here, just in case Wessex has any ideas. Now, Wessex has taken all of Cornwall, which is not amazing, meaning that they essentially are all this, and we are mostly just hoping that things go well. So we're going to offer military access to both of these guys and offer military access as well, because we want to improve our relations as much as possible, increase our strength relative to Wessex's as much as possible. But what we are going to do is to delete 2 of you, 1 of you, to go back into the positives. Because, as you can see, we are very, very poor. We have a lot of loans as well. So, the spy network has just gained enough power, I think. Yep, so we can fabricate the claim. They are allied with West Francia, Flanders, and Ulster. Now, Ulster is not a threat. Flanders is not a threat. West Francia, yeah, those are a threat. So let's just find out. Once we fabricate the claim on Cumbria, would West Francia join a war to protect a single province minor? They would not. Ulster, Scotland, is guaranteeing their independence. So, let's just quickly check the ledger and see how powerful Scotland is. So we go to armies. Okay, so we go to armies. We've seen here Scotland has 7,000 men in total. We have 12,000 men, and they have 3,000 men. So that means in total they have 10,000, we have 12,000, plus our alliance, if they were going to come to war with us. Kent would, but there'd be no point bringing Kent into this. Connacht would, because Ulster is involved, so this could lead to our ally Connacht becoming more powerful. So we could declare war on them, we could take Cumbria and potentially done whatever that is. So the question would really be, do we take this at the same time? So I think we'd bring in Connacht, we promise them territory. They won't join if they get territorial gains. So we don't care about Flanders. I don't think they can really impact us too much. Although they do have a military. So we may want to build up our navy with a whole bunch more of these, but it's going to take too long. It's better just to attack, become powerful, and go ahead with that. So East Anglia is not interested in joining, unfortunately. I doubt Kent is interested either. Mainly Kent, I'm just not going to bother. Because I think we might. But hey, we're now going to make Yorkshire a state of our empire. The Mercian Empire. I'm going to take our troops up here. They now have 4,000. We need more troops. So I think we should build an extra swordsman. As much as that will take us over the fourth limit by a second one. It's going to give us enough troops to, I think, defeat Scythe and Clyde or whatever it is quickly. Because that's what we need to do. They're also now allied with Leinster. So, okay, that's a lot of people actually. Can we ally with Munster? No. Could get Offly. But they're allied with Scotland and they're sort of in our way. I don't want Offly to become more powerful, I want Connacht to be more powerful. Let's get these guys on board. So we've got, got a few troops. These guys will probably be quite easy to vassalize. So let's see, if we went to war, they would not join, but even West Francia would join now. Okay, so, sorry about that, just had a bit of a call, so I had to answer that. So at this moment we've realised we're in a bit of an iffy situation. So we don't really want to go to war with West Francia, we are nowhere near powerful enough. And Strathclyde is allied with West Francia, who is going to help them. So, and we can't really go to war with Northumberland, because Northumberland is allied with our ally, East Anglia, and Austrage and Connacht. They're actually, in a way, our natural ally, a natural friend of ours. So what we could do is build a spy network in Scotland. They're only allied with Munster and Offaly, so they're not that scary. And we could improve relations with Northumberland and hope that eventually they will give us military access. And I think, yeah, let's repay that loan. I think we will do the same here. Actually, Strathfield-Clyde will already give us military access, so that'll be good. So we are going to be able to get through. So at the moment, we're in a difficult situation. Because we cannot really just go to war with Wessex. They are way too powerful. They've got like... they don't really have any allies, but that does not make them weak, not having allies. Am I Catholic? What's my religion? Me personally, what's my religion? Chaldean. Alright, we're going to become Catholic. The diplomatic approach of Wilberg. Growing up in Derby, Wilberg enjoyed spending time with others. She was an unusually calm child, finely attuned to the feelings of her friends, or even anyone she encountered. This almost sixth sense, when interacting with people, has not only made Wilberg a highly regarded and sought-after dinner guest since her arrival in Coventry, it has also translated into other affairs of state. During a recent meeting with foreign diplomats, it is said that the irreproachable negotiation tactics of the consort were the highlight of the event. So we get diplomatic power. So Scotland, we can fabricate a claim on Dunpris. I feel like we are going to be going towards Scotland, but I would like to also get... I'd like to get all these three. Let's go into negative stability and boost it. I think we do want all three of these so that I can go and take over areas in Ireland quite quickly. You know, we can hold out for Strathclyde as long as they give us military access. I don't need to declare war on them. So I'm gonna fabricate a claim in all the areas that we want. And I don't know, can I get that one? Ergalidal. We can, but we'll do an Inibra or whatever it is first. And we'll be back once we have claimed the third. Okay, so we now have enough to claim Ergalidal, or whatever it is. And they still are only allied with a couple of Irish states. And we are not too scared about those Irish states. We will also have our allies there. Whether or not they will join is another matter. Now we did get enough administrative power to level up in that sense. So we've got an Adair slot. And we will go probably with early defensive. We'll get higher fort defense immediately. Because the war with Wessex is coming. So, we're going to ask for military access through Strathclyde. I think it will be time to declare war on Scotland. Yeah, no one's guaranteeing their independence, are they? No, they're not. We're going to declare for Dumfries. Kent will join us, but no one else will. What if I promise you territory? What would be the point? Alright. So we'd have to go to all of these guys separately. Those are additional troops which could cause us issues. They also have quite a lot of ships. So... let's get Kent involved. We'll ask Kent to join in. We'll just give us more troops. They'll have some. They'll have a fleet that we could work with. Okay, so just been waiting a little while for the build-up. Something I've just noticed now is Northumberland is at war with West Francia in the Frankish conquest of Lyonesse, which is in Corbordia, this place. So they're invading for the sake of some territory here. They are currently at war here, so they're not very powerful at the moment, they're quite weak. And we can also see that they will not join the war against us here. So if they are not going to be in the war, if West France, who is not going to be involved in the war against Strathclyde, essentially, there is no reason not to. So we are going to cancel military access. They can claim all they want, Wessex. And I think we're about to go to war. Because West Francia isn't going to help them. Flanders, not strong enough to make a difference. Leinster and Ulster, not strong enough to make a major enough difference. And we are going to have our own allies over here. Connaught will get involved, as will Kent and East Anglia. So we're going to have quite a strong army, quite a strong military. Our navy is relatively prepared, so we're going to get this guy over here first. Our truce with the Danish alliance is done. We have 7 navies. I think it's time to declare war, to take Cumbria. Get all of our allies involved. You cannot call an ally that would refuse your call to arms. They will not join us at all. Scotland will join, but we will use this as an opportunity to take their territory as well. So, let the war begin. We need this to be a very fast initial battle to prevent Scottish troops getting involved. Alright. Let them move around to march straight up north and to rest on that province. Now they have a big enough fleet that they could fight us. So I want a new admiral. We won't have any support for this fight, and they will get additional fighters soon. So we're going to keep our troops there, but because I see we are about to get attacked, take you guys, get up there. We won that because our allies came and helped us. I think keep our troops over here. Can I split off you two? Go up there. Yeah, we should beat them quite easily. They are actually going to try and take Kent as their initial plan. See, once we have this, we are going to be much safer. I don't really want to move from there. So, we're going to keep this war going, and we are going to win. They've just left. Now, they are going to block us from going over there, but that doesn't matter. Once we've defeated all of Scotland, there will not be anything to worry about. And in fact, I would contend that they have lost now. Move these troops down here. I think we have enough allies in the region to deal with the threat from Ulster. We're going to march down south and fight the Scottish army at Kent. Connaught has left the war because they were defeated. That is fine. They have bidden us the time. We're about to get into a fight up here, the Battle of Era. Going to hope that our allies come into the battle, which they did. So we have now defeated them a second time. We're about to get another set of enemies join the battle. Oh, they've just left. Can't enter a military alliance with our enemy Ulster. Interesting. Well, we're going to do a cut here, and we will begin the next episode where we left off.